Alright, this is Coach David Halal. Never buy gifts for women that you are casually dating, or that for your dates. I have a friend of mine who has been my friend for over let me see, I've known him since the late 80s, so at least 25, 27 years I've known him. And we were talking, and he was telling me how many dates he's been on, and this is what he's been doing. And he's like, brother, I don't know what to do, you know. I've tried it, and I've tried this, I've tried that. But one of his biggest mistakes that he's been making is he will go on a first date, and the first date he's meeting the girl, he brings flowers with him on his first date. Sometimes he'll bring chocolate, and sometimes he'll bring both, you know, on the date. And I've told him, I said, my friend, first of all, you don't even know if the lady likes you or if the girl likes you. She might say, you know, you might ask a girl out and she says yes. But that does not mean her attraction level is at, you know, at the highest point, you know. Or her attraction level, let's say if on a scale of 1 to 10, she might like you. She might say, yeah, he's all right, I'll go out with him. You know, her attraction level might be you know, 5 on the scale of 1 to 10. And when you buy a gift for a woman that does not love you, or is not in a relationship with you, you show weakness, you know. You show that you don't know how attraction works. You show that you are needy. You show that, you know, you are trying to bribe her to like you, or bribe her for sex, which is the weakest move a man can make, you know. Because women, as you listen to this video, you might say, that's not true. I would really appreciate a guy that brings me gifts. And I can tell you from experiences, that's a lie, or that you do not understand yourself. Because what I find is that men, most movies, romantic movies that are written, they are written by, you know, people that have not experienced dating. They don't understand how attraction works. The word attraction, right, means to pull toward, right? You pull, you attract, you pull them towards you. An example of attraction is, let's say you stand on top of a building, or you stand on top of something, you jump. You know, reason why you don't stay, when you jump, you don't stay up, or you don't go up, or you don't stay at that same level you jump, you have to come down, is that it's attraction, or another word for it is gravity. Gravity, which pulls us, or which pulls any object at according to physicists or physics, at 9.82 meters per second square. It pulls you. So you would multiply that 9.82 meters per second square by the person's weight. So like if you weigh 100 pounds, you would multiply it by that, you know. And that's that speed, that's the speed it pulls you toward the ground, towards the earth. So when you attract somebody, so some people will be more attracted to you than others. Some people will say, he's handsome or she's pretty. But that does not mean shit. That does not mean they are attracted to you. Don't be fooled, especially as men, you know, because we are not complimented as often as women. You know, when a woman say you are sexy or you are handsome, that's all it means. That does not mean she's ready to sleep with you, or she's ready to, you know, be your wife or be your girlfriend. That just means she thinks you handsome and you have a shot. you have a chance to go out with her. But for you to attract her, to make her, to pull her towards the mark of 9 or 10 on the attraction scale, that means, you know, that's the level where she would be in love with you, between 8 and 10, you know. Some of them will be at 8 and she say, oh, I love you. But don't be fooled. That does not mean she is in love with you. She is head over heels in love with you. When she is in love with you, when she is head over heels in love with you, her attraction level will pass the 8.5 to 9 points. When it gets to 9 and 10, she'll do anything for you. She will leave her religion. You know, women will say, well, I will never leave Jesus. You know, I'll never leave my church. Bullshit. If she is in love with you, head over heels in love with you, she's ready to leave her church, her religion. She's ready to leave her family for you. And some will even leave their kids for you. If she's really in love with you, she will break you out of prison. She will sell her car for you. She will give you her life because she's in love with you. When she's in love with you, she cannot think straight because that emotion pulls you or pulls her towards you. So the mistake that my friend has been making is buying gifts. The mistake that my friend has been making is buying chocolate, buying flowers for girls that, you know, do not love him. They don't have a relationship with him yet. And he comes with flower, he comes with gifts. And yeah, they might be excited for the gift. But then in her gut, she will have that feeling of, this guy is needy. He doesn't even know me yet. That's a sign of a stalker. That's a sign of a weak man. She'll feel all kind of things for you. And this guy being 48 years old, 7 years my senior, 7 years older than I am, has been making that mistake because he's been fooled by Hollywood movie stars or movie writers, really, you know, those nerds that sits behind the screen and type and out of fantasy writing, you know, out of imagination, you know, women that do not understand how the attraction works, you know, and they write these movies and make us write flowers, you know, I mean, buy flowers on the first date, bring flowers, bring candy, bring, you know, some men will buy watches and rings and necklaces for women that are not even in love with them. And then the woman, yes, the woman should be treated well, and you should be treated well, you know. Just because you're a man, that does not mean you should not be treated well. A man is the prize of the woman. The woman is the prize of the man, see? So you must be able to hold your center when you are going out on a date, on a second date, on a third date. You know, yes, you might even be, you know, on a fourth, fifth date. You might have been intimate, but that does not mean you start buying gifts. When you do that, you become weak. Her feelings will fluctuate up and down. She'll say, well, I don't know, I just want to be friends. You know why she's saying that? Because you are coming too strong. You're already buying gifts. You're already saying, I love you. You're already going crazy. And, you know, and when you do that, that's a big mistake. Learn from me. Learn from people that are older than you are. People that have experience, that have experiment, you know, buy flowers. I remember being younger, I bought flowers and you know, they deliver the flower at the girl's job. And we have not even had a first date yet, and you're already delivering flowers, you know. She freaked out, you know, oh my God, he already buying me flowers. He doesn't know me yet. You know, what is he gonna do when I kiss him? He's gonna lose his mind. What is he gonna do when I sleep with him? He's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna stalk me. He's gonna kill me. See, women have that fear because they are weaker physically than men. And how are they gonna protect themselves if you become stalkerish? If you have stalkerish behavior? If you're a stalker? If you're too weak to control your own emotion? You see, never ever buy gifts for your dates until you are in a, you know, relationship, until she is in love with you. Even then, you must be moderate, you know, buy gifts, yes, on, you know, and never buy gifts, you know, for women that are, because she's upset with you, you're gonna go buy gifts thinking that you're gonna bribe her to stop being angry with you. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't make that mistake, you know. Yes, buy gifts for girls or for women that are in love with you, that are in a relationship with you, for your wife on special occasions, for your girlfriend on special occasions. I'm not saying for Valentine. When I say special occasions, I mean, you know, for as surprise, you know, when she's not angry with you, when she's in love with you, when everything's going well, when you know, when everything is going smooth and she's in love with you, you're in love with her. Yes, buy gifts to show your appreciation, but don't start throwing money all over the place. You do that, you know, you become a simp, you become a subservient, you become weak, you know, in her eyes. And it's not her fault. That's her nature. That's how, you know, it works. So my friend's been making that mistake forever. And don't make that mistake. He said, you know what, I'm gonna try this, and I'll let you know, because he's a very handsome guy, pretty successful, but he's been making that mistakes, and you know, women have walked all over him because he's been buying and giving gifts that you know, to people that he should not give gifts to. This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his core and his destiny. I'll talk to you again. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos. I'll see you later. Peace.